Good afternoon, everyone. Hello. Thank you for coming. With this weapon, there will be no human collateral damage. If I turn it on, the system couldn't even activate in here. Unless there's a mutant.
You know, your character in this film he's kind of empathetic. He's kind of...
He is?
A little bit. I mean,
Okay.
You bring a humanity to him that I didn't expect. Now, was that a conscious decision for you? You
know, you shouldn't be too concerned with you have people, what they take from the character, sort of how you see it personally, I think. But yeah, I mean, usually with these villains, if you call them that, in these superhero movies especially, they are just like the superheroes themselves. They work on the outside, the periphery, and then they're misunderstood, and they have maybe similar talents that they're ashamed of, or they just use them in abusive, villainous ways. This guy doesn't have that, but he does have... he does have a persuasive power, and he wears a suit to work, and he's not a mutant, and what he's proposing is to save humanity. So what's wrong with that? But there's villainous reasons and villainous outcomes.
Was it refreshing for a change to play a persecutor rather than the persecuted?
Yeah.
I suppose just looking at what's going on with your character in Game of Thrones right now.
Yeah, he's being quite persecuted at the moment. Yeah, for sure. I love to play a variety of different characters, and Trask has had to work a bit harder to get his agenda across, maybe than a lot of the other people have, at least humans. And yeah, Tyrion is definitely misunderstood and railing against it all. But sure, from job to job, I'm an actor. I like to not repeat myself. There is a new enemy out there. You'll need a new weapon for this war.
Do you want to do another comic book movie after this?
I do. They're fun.
Which
We're all big
series? Which
kids.
series would you love?
More X-Men, please.
More
Thank you very
X-Men.
much. Yes.
Maybe
yeah.
a role in Apocalypse.
I hope so. We'll see. That depends. Yeah, we're all big kids. You get a taste for it, and it's like, it's really fun.
Do you think that's why they're so popular? Because we're all big kids?
That's one of the reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bryan's first X-Men movie, Bryan Singer's first X-Men film, was the first one to, I think, deliver on what the comic book fans always wanted, like the darker elements that they have been dealing with. I mean, I grew up in the 70s, and we had the Richard Donner Superman, which was beautiful. Christopher Reeve, God bless him, was great. But it was a more nostalgic, sort of, kinder, gentler superhero film. And these films have definitely, maybe it's the time we're living in, but I feel like the comic books have always done this, providing a darker themes.